Hi, welcome back to Security Professionals Academy channel managed by IEEE Dubai. We're going to start from where we left yesterday, and today we're going to have a look at how to use the recon-ng as a tool to find a host belonging to a particular organization. We started this with IBM Big Blue as a target. Okay, so let's come back. So the command to find the modules related to host is marketplace search host. Okay, so these are the modules that will help us to find the information about the host. I'm going to copy this to a notepad with a reason because it's not possible to traverse back and forth easily, okay, to find the information about the modules. Yeah. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use Bing domain web. Okay, this does not require a key. Control L. So marketplace, because this is already installed. Okay, I'm going to use modules load. Okay, this module I have typed 2M here. Okay, options, set source to IBM.com. Okay, before that, if we actually see show hosts, there's nothing in the table. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to say options, set source to IBM.com, hit the enter key. Not hit the enter key, type the run command. Okay, the Bing doesn't give us anything. Go back. Let's try to load some other module. We have Google Site Web. Modules load because it's already installed. Options it's source to IBM.com. Right. Google never let us down. So there are a lot of hosts that have been discovered by Google. Wait for a couple of minutes for this to complete so that it can populate the host table. And it's not a standstill screen. If you can actually see here, this is incrementing. So for 3,000, sorry, 4,300, 4,400, 4,800, 4,900, 1,500. Okay, so Google capture triggered good because Google is sensing and malicious activity from my system. There's a Google capture that's actually triggered. Now, we do show hosts. I have got 56 hosts that has been identified, which is good. Back. Let's try to find out anything. Okay, let's use hackers target. Okay, modules. So hackers target is already installed. Okay. I'm setting the source to IBM.com, running it. Wow. So hackers target has found 501 new hosts. When I'm saying show hosts, so 557 hosts is what I have actually got on the host table. Go back, come back to our notepad, netcraft. Okay, IP-info-DB. IP-info-DB is for geolocation. I'm going to use netcraft. Copy it. Modules load is already installed. Setting the host to IBM.com. Running it to see if netcraft can help us with Some more systems says it indeed it does. Let's wait for a couple of minutes for this to complete. Running, running, running. So we had 550 plus systems anyway as a part of the host table. Let's check what has this got to do. Sleeping to avoid lockout. 168 in total, 136 new. So show host. So I got 693 systems. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use um, resolve and reverse resolve. Okay, or before that we will use brute host. This is a wonderful module. Brute host is actually not a brute host. Okay, and let's check whether it's already installed. Brute host is installed, yes. Okay, modules load. Okay, I think for brute host, yes, when we run, we will look at the info to see what it actually does. It's not a brute host. There's a dictionary, there's a path to a dictionary that's mentioned in the options listing, and the first word, okay, the FQDN, is actually the as a part of the dictionary. Okay, so 97 new. If we say info, okay, there's a word list. So brute host is actually not a brute host. Okay, the name given, but it does a dictionary. Okay, so let's say show host. We got 790. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the resolve as a module. Modules load, setting the domain to ibm.com, running it. No, okay, I know what it is. Now in this case, the option should be default. Right? Only then it can actually work on the host table. And this will also add a few hosts to the host table. 192 in total, 192 new. Show host 982. Host is what I have, and I've got the FQDN and IP address against it. Now, I'll say let's look at the reverse resolve as well. Yeah. Just done it. By default, this will be, yeah, it'll work on the host table. Let's wait to see how many hosts this reverse resolve has to add to the host table. This is invalid name server for most of these IPs. Yeah. It's a long run. So these servers that has been identified might not be on the network. That's why it's saying request timed out, or the echo ping is actually uh, blocked. If you try a TCP ping, it'll actually work. It might work. Still running. Surprising. I haven't seen the reverse resolve running for this long. Okay, luckily we have got some systems. Wow. So 336 systems, 153 new. Show host. I've got 1,135 systems actually identified and added by the module that I have actually used. So in the next video, what we're going to have a look at is to how to add or identify the geolocations for these IP addresses using the modules. And we'll also learn about adding an API key and how do you generate a report. Yeah, so stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, learn ethical hacking free of cost.